Hello everyone, this is Mayank and welcome back to the channel. So today we'll talk about one more stock called Tata Consumer Products Limited. So this particular stock is from Tata Group and they are into consumer products. So we'll talk about the stock in three different steps. First is the sector, second is the business, and third is the fundamentals of this particular stock and what is the opportunity we have right now. So before we start, first this is not a recommendation video, and second thing, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you get notified whenever we publish a new video. So start that now. Tata Consumer Products was previously known as Tata Global Beverages Limited. So they are basically into four different kind of domains when it comes to consumer products. One is tea, other is coffee, water and food. In terms of tea, they have few brands into tea, so which is Tata Tea, Tetley, Good Earth, Tea Picks, and Vitex and Zockels. Coffee, they have 4 5 brands, which is 8 o'clock, Map Coffee, Tata Coffee Grand, and Grand. They are into water as well, which they have brands called Tata Gluco, Himalayan, and Tata Water Plus. So they are into foods as well. The two brands are Tata Annex and Tata Salt, which we know. Tata Sampann is a new initiative by Tata Consumer Group, and they are into all different kind of products which are used in the grocery. So this includes spices, this includes your pulses, and this includes your some new salt as well. Sorry. So this is a segment which Tata is newly capturing. They are trying to capture the grocery section of households of India. So this is a growing market for Tata consumer products. Along with that, they have launched a new category which is ready to eat. Now in terms of sector, this sector is growing in India and we have a market leader in terms of Tasty Bite. So Tasty Bite is a market leader when it comes to ready to eat. A lot of companies are trying to enter the market and Tata Q is one of the initiative from Tata Consumer Product Limited, which from now onwards will call as TCPL. So TCPL launched this product ready to eat in the mostly the some marketing in the pandemic. So what happens in the pandemic? What happens in the pandemic? A lot of people started since they're home and they don't have access to cook and they were working, so they started consuming the ready to eat options. So that's why this particular section of product is becoming very popular and it will gain a lot of market share in the coming days since the working population for both the gender is increasing slowly in India. So with an increase in that population, the sales figure of this particular section is increasing and a lot of new companies are getting into this particular segment. Also, one thing to notice is that in the past 1 year, Tata Consumer Product Limited has reduced or cancelled a lot of their distributors. Okay, so almost 40% they have reduced and they are trying to push in the online sales methodology. So for this purpose, they are almost confirmed of acquiring Big Basket as well for 1.3 billion dollars. And since they now get hold of one of the leading grocery online grocery platform in India, they can push their own products in a much better way and they increase their margins since there is no distributor concept in this particular TCPL version of the online sales. This is one thing. Tata Group as a whole is also planning to launch a super app. So super app will mostly consist of product from TCPL as well as some product from Tata Power when Tata Power goes into solar and everything. So in the time when Tata launches their super app, they will include Big Basket into that. They are also planning to acquire Netmeds, which is into online medicine. So when they acquire all these companies one by one and they make an ecosystem out of it using super app, Tata Consumer Product is going to be the prime beneficiary of that super app since they have the products, like a lot of products which can consume most of the space in that app. So you have food, you have water, you have ready to eat, then you have medicine. So all these will together will make a part of Tata Consumer Product Limited in the long run. So this is the reason this particular stock is rallying very fast and news are also coming in the positive sentiment. The acquiring of the companies it is doing, the kind of revenue it is posting. So everything is in the factor of like in the pro side of Tata Consumer Product Limited TCPL. So so this is the business as a whole. It's a simple business, but the two growing sector which Tata is going to capture is one is branding of grocery items. So after the pandemic, people are a bit more conscious toward consuming branded products instead of loose products. So branded products by Tata simple products which are dal, pure spices and everything. So that is a market share, and then I told you ready to eat. So that is also a very good market share in the coming days. So Tata is focusing a lot on these two things. Apart from that, super app always it's coming in the market very soon. Now we'll look into the fundamentals of the business. What? So Tata TCPL has reached their lifetime high today, and this is not, I personally is not even close to what is the future prospect of this particular company. So we'll see the market cap is a 57,422 crores. That is a mid cap company. Their stock P is 61. This looks a little high. Current price 623. So this is almost your this is yesterday data in screener. Today data, if you see, it has crossed 635. So it has reached the lifetime high. Book value is 140.53. This is almost 4 times the book value. So if you see from book value and stock P perspective, this stock looks costly. But if you see the kind of growth this company is doing, then probably we can ignore the high PE and high book value, so low book value, and we can see that in the future either this PE will become very high or the stock price will the profit will be so high the stock price will increase. So eventually the stock PE will not be impacted that much. Now the promoter holding is 34.7%. Debt to equity ratio is 0.1. So they are almost debt free, you can say. So they have debt of 1461 crore, but they have free cash flow of 890 crores. So it's not high. They can clear it since the debt to equity ratio is very less. It's only 10%. We'll see the growth of the company. So this is where the actual uh, prospect of business you can be seen. So sales in the last few quarters, it was 1688, 1800, then reduced to this, and then from here, if you see, it's increasing every time. Even in pandemic also it increased. So 1775, 23, 2347, almost similar. 2493, 2405, 27, then increased to 27, now 3070 crores. So it's been almost increasing from last 2 years, so probably 8 quarters. Now we'll go to your profit and loss. So profit and loss, if you see, from March 2009, they were into 4,847 crores, and now they have reached 10,970 crores. And this is when they were not focusing much into this Tata Sampann and Tata Q was not there. So these are they mostly into tea, coffee, and they have water. So they have only three products before. Now when we have these new two segments, this growth will be much faster than what it has been. Operating profit also, if you see, it started with 526 with all the journey in the middle. Now it has reached to a level of 1552. So that's nearly 3 times of the profit which they registered in the year March 2009. So this is a 3-time growth in the span of 11 years. Net profit, if you see, started with 701 crore. It hasn't grown much. It's almost same when it comes to net profit. And then when you see balance sheet, the reserves have grown a lot. It was 3591 crores and it increased to 14,000 crores right now. It's a span of 11 years. This almost became 3 times, or little more than 3 times. These are the reserves. If we see borrowing also, the borrowing increased little bit in the March 2020 and then started reducing now. So they started paying back whatever money they have borrowed. So this is the kind of growth this company is showing. If it is shareholding pattern, the promoter has 34%, and the last quarter, like ever from March itself, FIIs have increased their shareholding. So it became from 17, 19, 21, 25. They are buying shares from the market. Also we see public is keeping their share almost same, so it's 25.995, almost same. There's not much difference in the public holding, but FIS has increased and also DIS has sold. So whatever DI have sold, the difference is almost 4%. The same thing has been bought by FIS, so there is not much difference in terms of strong hands. When we expand public it's mostly held by general public as well, like only. So this is what the company looks like. So right now if you see, there is not much happening like other companies. If you see the growth of many other shares what we discussed, the growth has been very much like exponential, but this company has not done exponential growth like others, but the kind of opportunity we have in terms of product what they have and the super app concept and the kind of acquisition they have done. So Big Basket is going to be one of the biggest acquisition in India right now because they are the market leader, they are the pioneer, and they have a major market share when it comes to grocery delivery, both in terms of your scheduled delivery, also in terms of their morning deliveries. So they have acquired some startup and they also do morning deliveries, like scheduled deliveries. Sorry. So that acquisition of Big Basket Netmeds will add a lot of growth in the future. So the growth what we are seeing here, that will become exponential now. So even if they have reached their lifetime high, the keeping business in perspective and keeping the future towards where India is moving right now, the working population, the population which is more into branded products, and the population which is more into digital. So considering all these things, this particular company is moving in the right direction. They are going where the public want to go. The what is actually preferred by the audience or by the consumer. They are exactly doing the same thing. So considering that part, this 623 price is not justified and they can keep growing until and unless they fail to execute the plan, which as of now doesn't look like, because every quarter they are posting a growth. So uh, so this stock is something which I am personally I like this a lot. Actually, I'm tracking it for last 6 months and they have increased a lot. I am tracking it from almost when they were around 350 or 370. But I have not bought this share. But right now, I was not very sure what they're trying to do. But personally, now I feel since the acquisition of Big Basket is almost confirmed, and Netmates will not be a big task if they can acquire Big Basket. So now since the picture is more clear, now I think this share can be bought and it's a more into a safer zone for growth. Second thing, it's not a personally it's not a short-term stock, it's a long-term stock and it can be a multi-bagger also if we hold the stock for a decent amount of time, like probably I'll say 5 years down the line, where the super app becomes a completely usable product in India and it's marketed very well. So that's all for today's video. If you like it, please share with your friends and subscribe the channel. And if you have any comments, good, bad, whatever, please do let us know in the comments so that next time onwards we'll try to rectify. And see you later in the next video. Thank you so much.